we'll try our best to go through this line by line. As you can see, the overwhelming piece of information we got, there will be a 24-team tournament coming up. Top 12 in each conference ranked by their points percentage in the regular season. That regular season has officially come to an end. Each conference will be assigned one hub city, so one in the East, one in the West. The remaining 7 teams will be entered in a draft lottery. That draft lottery will consist of possibly 2 phases. As I mentioned, the regular season is complete for awards and record-keeping purposes. Some other bullet points that we took away from that video message there from the commissioner. The top 4 teams in each conference will play a round robin. That determines the seeding for the next round. Remaining 8 teams in each conference to play a best-of-5 qualifying series. Playoff overtime rules do apply. The first and second round will be best-of-5 or best-of-7. The conference finals and the Stanley Cup final will be best-of-7. So that is what we do know as we welcome in E.J. Radick joining us now on NHL Tonight. E.J., look, a lot more clarity on some of these things, these rumors that were floating around for the last couple of days, but still plenty of question marks up in the air as far as certain things coming out of this video from the commissioner. What was your biggest takeaway? Okay, it looks like
we don't know if we have brackets or if we have seeding. And if we have, seeding, that's, I think, a fairer way to do it. But maybe we are going to be in a situation with brackets where, you'll have a set path moving forward. So that's one thing. And then the other thing that, is still up in the air is the first 2 rounds when we get to a regular playoff format. Will it be best-of-5 or best-of-7? And that's still to be determined as well.
All right, so plenty of question marks regarding that situation. The one thing that stood out for you that you were just talking about, the hub cities, and you like those 10 teams that they've whittled it down, although they still said it is a fluid situation, and they'll choose the best 2 cities when it comes time to make that decision.
Yeah, a lot of factors go into that decision right now, and from the people I'm speaking to on the league side, the PA side, some agents in the business, and some players too, there's a spirit of objectivity, and number one, there's a spirit of health and safety, really. That's really what's paramount. And if you look at the rate of transmission to this point, that's a factor. Population density is a factor. Arena availability, multiple arenas, multiple facilities, hotel, accommodations, all a factor. And when you look down the list here, this is great news for fans because fans, even though physically they might not be able to be in the building, they will have a vested interest and a sense of pride in that perhaps it's their home area, maybe it's their native state, whatever the case may be, their home province, home city. And Columbus, just right off the top, has an outstanding setup for you NHL fans that might not know, especially being the fact that their practice rink is within the game rink, much similar to the model here in Jersey with Prudential Center. So a lot of great facilities there that can make themselves available and additional rink options. My old hometown of Toronto has a lot of rinks. And I think all things being equal, that adds a little intrigue to this and certainly a little bit of fun to it, too.
Yeah, and like we said at the top, it certainly seems like this information today means that we are heading in the right direction.
Absolutely.
4 phases. We're in phase 1 right now. We could move to phase 2 coming up in early June.